Hi Larry, my name is Michaela. I spoke to Allison on the phone today who told me to send this video over to you. I'm just contacting local carpet cleaners in your area, going over your websites with you, showing you how to get brand new leads from your website, and discuss your overall online presence. So to get started, Google looks at three specific aspects when ranking websites along their Google platform. Number one, and probably the most influential aspect, is going to be content. And content is anywhere that you actually have text on your site. So we have some here, we have some here, a little bit right there, and About Us section, and that's it. So not a ton of content, right? So let me tell you why content is so important, as well as give you an example. Anytime you do a basic Google search for anything specific, Wikipedia always shows up as your #1 search result. Well, why is that? It's because it has so much content. So every few weeks, Google does a sweep of the internet, finds content-rich sites, and naturally starts moving them up the rankings. So from doing some research for some of the competitors in your area, as well as knowing how much Google loves content, I'm going to recommend you have between 1,000 and 1,500 words of content on your homepage alone. This is going to allow Google to find you when it does that sweep of the internet, as well as outrank any competition in your area for content. With that said, on every additional service page, we typically recommend between 750 to 1,000 words of content. Doing that allows two things. Number one, it allows us to add more content to your site. And what do we know about content? Google loves it, right? So the more content you have added to your site, just the easier it's going to be for Google to move you, and you become the leader in your area for content, which is a good position to be in because Google loves content so much that it would keep you in a top position. It also allows us to put appropriate keywords, like I see you're trying to rank here for some things in your area. But what we want to do is we want to look up keyword-specific keywords that are being searched a lot in your area. So for instance, carpet cleaning Lexington SC is a good keyword. That would need to be present on the carpet cleaning page on your site to show up for all of those results that people search for in your area. So this here is Ahrefs, and it currently gives me just a breakdown of how you're doing on the internet today. And I see that you're getting about 54 people coming to your website every month, which honestly isn't bad, but people who are getting the most clients and leads in your area, this number is upwards of 100, if not over 100, so there's definitely a lot of leads that you're missing out on. So let's look at the keywords that you're currently ranking on. See that you're ranking #1 for a couple different things: cleaning guy, hardwood floor wallpaper, and then of course the business name. And then you're at position 6, so you're getting some good exposure for some things. But out of the 200 and something keywords you're ranking for, you're only on page 1 for probably about 6 or 7 of those keywords. So you're definitely missing out on a lot of other searches and getting found by more people. So the more keywords we can rank you for on page 1 and at the top of the Google platform, the better it's going to be, because in this day and age, people just don't search much past page 1 for their needs. So if you're not in one of those top positions for most keywords that are getting a lot of traffic in your area, then you're just missing out on getting that exposure to new clients. Next, I do see here that you have high UR, which is great because I noticed you are in the top 3 here for citations in your area, which is great, which is probably where you're getting a lot of your business, because this is instant exposure, right? Which is what every business wants, to be in front of people as often as we can. I would recommend that you keep adding citations even though you have a top position here, for the simple reason of make it harder for any competition to beat you. If you make that margin big enough between you and your competition, you will stay in the top position and be reckoned to be rivaled with. but that's also going to cause this UR number to continue to climb, and I'll tell you why that's important in just a second. Next, this DR is directly related to backlinks, and a backlink is anywhere that your business's website is linkable on another business website. So think like Angie's List or HomeAdvisor.com. Those are two really good examples because they have a lot of traffic coming to them, as well as they are trusted sites on Google. So getting a good referring domain like Angie's List or HomeAdvisor to host your backlink is going to actually take a lot of their influence and point it back to your website. And the more influence we have pointing back to our site, the higher this DR is going to go. The people who are getting the most business in your area have a high UR, high DR, high amount of appropriately ranked and placed keywords, resulting in a lot of increased traffic to your website and more clients and returning customers. Well, I hope you found this information helpful. If it's not too much trouble, send me a quick email. Tell me what you thought about this video. I would greatly appreciate it. But for now, that's all I have for you. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll be in touch. Bye-bye.